The work. Oh, good morning, River of Life. Um, my name is Beth Jones. I have a little friend here in the background. Some of you may know him. Malachi. Something popped up, sorry. All right. Today I am very excited to be sharing with you. When I was first asked to do this, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I would love to. And then I was like, wait a second, I have to come up with the topic. I'm very much a tell me what to do and I'll do it person. So I prayed about it and then I got distracted and I tried to keep thinking about it and I got distracted and I tried really hard to listen and see what God was telling me and what God wanted me to say. And I kept getting distracted and had to refocus. So I was like, oh, wait, I have to do this all the time to keep my focus. So why not talk about taking your thoughts captive? It's such an important thing, and I really have to do it sometimes. Like it feels like 75 billion times a day. Um, uh, Everything you have to do during the day, everything you have to get set up for anybody else in your life, your job, your work, um, family and friends. Uh, so it's important to keep focused on God and on what's true, because it's so easy to get distracted. Um, in Ephesians 4, it tells us to throw off your sinful nature and let the Spirit renew your thoughts and attitudes. Um, and in Romans 12, it says, do not be conformed to this world. It talks about but being transformed by the renewal of your mind. And this is really something that needs to be done daily, sometimes hourly, sometimes even more frequent than hourly. I find that sometimes as I'm saying something or as I'm doing something, it's almost like outside of me, I can see like, whoa, wait a second, that doesn't um, that doesn't line up. That's not coming from a place of truth and coming from a place of the victory that we have, that we're provided with through Jesus. We have such an amazing lifeline in the Bible, um, and where to look for answers, to match up what we should be thinking about and what we should be doing. Um, Last year, I had a baby. During my pregnancy, it was very hard. I was sick a lot. I was not working for COVID reasons, but also because I was sick and I couldn't do very much at all. And I was very depressed. And I ended up meeting with Ann Johnson a couple times to just kind of snap myself out of it. I needed to be pulled out. I needed help. And one of the main things I ended up doing is I had a um, playlist that I would listen to, and I actually entitled it Weary Praise because I was just tired. And I had all this negativity going on. And what I did is I took some of the lyrics and then I searched for verses in the Bible that matched up with what I was feeling, or that um, turned the opposite of what I was feeling. When I was feeling something negative about myself, or that I couldn't do it, or that I wasn't good enough, I wasn't strong enough, you find places in the Bible that tell you that those thoughts are wrong, because it is so important to um, listen to what is true. Um, I don't remember how many years ago, quite a few years ago, I did a Bible study that was by Beth Moore, and she had you asking questions. And one of the questions that always stuck with me was, who told you that? Um, and that's an important one of thinking when we're thinking negatively about ourselves or about our situation or even about other people. Who told you this negative thought? Did it come from God, or is it the enemy trying to manipulate what you're thinking and what you're doing with your life? And if it's not from God, then it's not true, and you shouldn't be listening to that. Um, Jessica Rothmeyer has talked about that when she's talked about kingdom mindset. You set up a list of what you're saying or what you're thinking or what you're feeling. And then on the opposite side of the page, you say what God says about that thought or that feeling. Um, it's so important to do. I have plenty of um, songs and verses that for specific thoughts or feelings that I have to pull myself back from and say, wait a second, that's not true. That's not what I should be living out. Um, and I know that because the Bible says this. There is a song, I believe it's by Corey Asbury, called Sparrows. I'm going to wrap this up real quick because I just looked at the time. Goodness, this goes fast. And in his lyric, the song is called Sparrows. It's based off of a couple verses in Matthew 6 that they're talking about why worry about tomorrow because God is taking care of us. But one of the lyrics that always sticks with me is a tree that's planted by the water isn't fazed by the fire. So we have to stay so close to the Bible, to the community, to our small groups, to people who are going to fuel us in the positive direction. Otherwise, we will get stuck by that fire. So take your thoughts captive. Really pay attention to, are they true? Are they purposeful? Do they come from God? Sorry this went so fast. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for letting me do this, and blessings to you today.